This is the Kolari Atlas system, the most lightweight matte box system on the market. So this isn't going to be a full review. I will touch on a number of things, but I'm mostly going to talk about how I can see this working really well for run and gun filmmakers, as well as just fast-paced documentary style filmmaking. I could not find one other system that let me use just the parts that I wanted in the ways that I wanted. You don't need a whole matte box all the time. The system includes a wide variety of filters to choose from, such as fixed ND, variable ND, mist, streak, flare, and even infrared. People that know me in various online communities, they know I'm pretty picky about gear. I tend to choose products that have as few compromises as possible, and that's mostly just because when I'm behind the camera, for the majority of the time, I'm doing wedding filmmaking, and I really just don't want to have to worry about my gear too much. So that's the reason I decided to talk about the Kolari Atlas system. I find that it has very few compromises. It's modular, so if you want to use just a filter, you can. If you want to use a filter and a top flag, you can. They also offer a full matte box attachment, so you can have side flags. I personally don't need them, so I just got the top flag. And they let you purchase things separately. You don't have to buy everything in one kit like some other brands. The quality of the materials are super high. In particular, the fixed strength ND use virtually unbreakable Gorilla Glass, the same glass they use in their UV protection filters. One other major benefit of using one of the fixed NDs in the system is that it has nearly zero color cast. I ran a really simple comparison on my white house, and you can see there's a really small shift towards blue, but it's very minimal. It uses strong magnets, they're calibrated so they go on easy, and the filters also come off easy enough. You have to definitely use a little bit of force, which is a good thing in my opinion. They also have these tabs, and what I like to do is put them so that the tabs are facing different directions, so you can easily just grab one and doesn't take the other one off. It works really well on wide angle lenses. This is 95mm glass, so you can use it on wide angle lenses without vignetting. So this is the VND CPL. It has the control for CPL on the bottom and the control for variable ND strength on the top. So the idea is you first turn the bottom knob to set your CPL angle, and once that's set, you just turn the top knob to adjust the VND strength. There's no hard stops, so if you keep turning the VND strength, it'll eventually start turning the CPL rotation as well, and you don't really want that. They are working on a locking system so that you can turn the VND and it won't affect the CPL rotation at all. For now, I've actually been told that they're going to halt sales of this particular filter while they tweak the design, and that should be ready in about 2 months. In the meantime, they do have a standard VND that you can use, which I'm really liking. Now, there is a bit of a color cast, but all VNDs have them to some extent. I would say that the level of the color cast is acceptable, and it's similar to most VNDs on the market. It does have hard stops at each of the ends, as well as in between the various strengths. There's actually a minor design flaw on this due to a manufacturing issue. As you go up and down in strength, the angle of polarization changes. So that means that if you are filming like a scene that happens to have a screen in it, you might see that screen's reflections change. They're going to be offering this filter at a discount because of that. In the future, they're only going to offer the VND plus CPL filter because it gives you more control. And once that redesign occurs, it's going to be really nice and dialed. So one small thing that I haven't mentioned yet that's just super helpful is that the magnetic lens cap fits on the empty base plate as well as on the filters themselves. So that's nice. So to recap, what makes this filter system unique to me is its combination of lightweight filters, ease of use, high quality materials, very high quality optics, its modularity, and just its flexibility as a system.